Welcome back everyone to ChemQuick channel. Welcome back children to the Booster for Board series of ChemQuick, where we will learn today about the decomposition reaction. Okay, so these three types of decomposition are there. Now we will learn the examples, not many, so important examples so that we can get all the question common in the board exam. The thermal decomposition. We will learn three thermal decompositions. First one is very important, and here you have to remember the colors. What is that? FeSO4. Now FeSO4 along with 7H2O, that is a crystal. So 7H2O, CuSO4 5H2O, FeSO4 7H2O, all these are what? That is the water of crystallization. So that water is there means it is a crystal, and crystal means mostly it is having some color. So here it is FeSO4 7H2O and it is having green color. 7H2O. It is having green color crystal. Okay. So now it is heated. As soon as it is heated, the water of crystallization will be evaporated first and the crystal will break down. As soon as the crystal will break down, the color will be lost. So from green, as soon as it is given and this 7H2O is out. What is out? 7H2O minus. It's gone. Then FeSO4 is left. This FeSO4 is what? It is colorless and it is not a crystal. It is anhydrous, amorphous, not having any crystal. Then further heating is continuing and quickly from green to colorless to brown it will become. So what it will become? Fe2O3 plus SO2, which is a gas, plus SO3, it is another gas. So these two is a gaseous mixture, whereas this one is solid. So Fe2O3 is what? Reddish brown solid. So this is a very, very important question. If you look at it, you need to be it needs to be balanced. So you see, here is 2 iron, here is 1 iron, here is 4 oxygen, and here is 3, 2, 5, 3, 8. So 8 oxygen and here 4 oxygen. So 4 to is 8. So we are trying with 2. Fe2, Fe2, 4 to the 8, 8, now S2, S2. So here it will become 14, this 7 will become 14. Okay, so balancing is done. 2 FeSO4, 7H2O, when heated, it is becoming 2 FeSO4 colorless and the water vapor is going out. If the reaction is happening in a closed test tube, the heating is done in a closed test tube, the test tube will have the water vapor droplets inside. Very important question. And then quickly it is becoming reddish brown solid along with a gaseous mixture which is coming out with a strong smell of sulfur. With a strong smell of sulfur. Now another question comes that which gas is contributing to this smell? That is exclusively SO2. SO3 is not having any smell. SO2 is having the strong smell of sulfur. So the question may come like this, that the green crystals are taken in a closed test tube. It is heated and you can see some of the water droplets inside the test tube. And then what happens, tell. So you have to tell all the steps, and it can also ask like this, and then it quickly becomes the brown color with a strong smell of sulfur. Explain. So you have to write what the green crystal of FeSO4, as soon as it is heated, the water of crystallization goes out, and as the test tube is closed, it getting the cooler part of the test tube and converted into the water droplet and accumulated over there, and then further heating is breaking down FeSO4 into Fe2O3, SO2, SO3. So it is a decomposition reaction, as one single substance is now in multiple products, along with the characteristic color change and the strong smell of sulfur. Okay. So one very important example is done. Now we will go to the next example. That is very small one, CaCO3. When heated, it gives CaO plus CO2, which is a gas, and this is a solid. This is again solid. Now, this one is not having any color change, but this is a very important form change. This is a white solid, which is calcium carbonate. Now, this calcium carbonate has very significant role in the nature. It has many names. One, limestone. So stalactite, stalagmite, all these things are made of limestones. That limestone is nothing but calcium carbonate. Also, it makes seashells. Seashells. Also, eggshells. What? Eggshells. And also this thing, chalk powder or chalk, that is also calcium carbonate. So why we need to know all these things? Because in any form it can come in the question, and we can connect it, that how the calcium carbonate is everywhere and it is related. So now when it is heated, strongly heated, then it converts into another white substance, solid substance, along with the liberation of the carbon dioxide gas. Okay, this is nothing but quicklime. That quicklime we have learnt in the combination reaction. When quicklime is given inside the water, it gives the slackline. That is a combination reaction. And here, from the calcium carbonate, under heat, breaks down into calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. So now this is a decomposition reaction. This is quicklime. Okay? So both the things can be correlated and asked, that you have got some of the limestone, and after strong heating you got one substance, solid substance with gas. Some gas is liberated, and then that substance is added to water and it feels like the water is boiling. So what happens? Tell. And another thing, beautiful thing happens. When this gas goes to the slackline, this one is back. How? This one, carbon dioxide in CaOH2 gives back calcium carbonate. Beautiful, no? Calcium carbonate heated, it gives calcium oxide. Now that calcium oxide mixed into water and gives calcium hydroxide. And then the carbon dioxide what is produced, that is goes to that solution, it gives the calcium carbonate back. Nice, no? Okay, so this thing is over. Next example is very important, lead nitrate. When lead nitrate is heated, it gives lead oxide, which is, this is also solid, NO2, which is gas, plus O2, which is again gas. Okay, so now lead nitrate when heated, it gives lead oxide, which is ash when it is a bit cold, but when it is heated and as soon as it is formed, lead oxide, it is yellow in color, which is on cooling becomes grey. On cooling it becomes grey. And this gas is very interesting, NO2. NO2 is a reddish brown gas. Reddish brown gas. This NO2 is reddish brown gas. So here you can see that you are heating lead nitrate and one reddish brown gas is produced. Reddish brown gas is produced, liberated, and the whole mass is transformed into a yellow color mass which becomes grey on cooling. And so what is happening? Explain. Now oxygen and nitrogen dioxide togetherly liberates, but oxygen is colorless. So the color of NO2, reddish brown coloration, that is only syn. Oxygen is not syn. So this is a very, very important reaction. So these three reactions, anyone will come in the exam in any form, MCQ, short question or long question, but any one of these three will be there.
Subscribe the channel for the upcoming videos and like and share if you like the video.